the mic, talking day and spilling life, from trending memes to wildest dreams. Girl, did you hear that crazy thing? Girl, did you hear what's going down? We're lighting up this whole damn town. Strange and trending every week. Bestie vibes that'll never peak.
Because we can't say pics or videos or it didn't happen because
Right.
those can be faked.
Or, discount that there are some sort of like secret things in the Vatican.
I'm sure there has to be.
I mean, it's such like a historical thing.
Periods.
This is plastic cheese.
Why is it so plastic?
Why isn't it melting?
Okay, so
At least give us chemical food that looks good.
something that like I want to eat.
Yeah, not spongy strawberries or
rubbery cucumbers
Yeah,
or
like-
meat that's on the edge or questionable.
And these men like lather themselves in oil.
I see what you're saying.
And we had to click on a video because I was like, what is this about? Like, I gotta see. Hey guys, welcome to Girl, Did You Hear?
The ultimate bestie hangout. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kristen. Today, we are gonna start off by taking just a small moment of silence.
To reflect on the Pope.
The Pope. As we all know, he did pass the day after Easter. I
Easter
believe.
Monday.
Easter Monday.
is what the internet is saying. So.
Yeah. Super sad. He was the Pope for 12 years, I believe.
Yeah, which we looked it up as one of the longest running popes in history.
Which I did not know that.
did not either.
I'm not Catholic, or I don't really follow that religion.
Neither am
all
I. So
too much.
like I hold all the respect and reverence for those who
Yeah.
are. I'm sorry for your loss.
Apologize. Sorry.
Right?
Condolences.
Well, I mean,
Apologize.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. No. Condolences.
Hold on.
Condolences.
He was the 266th Pope. That's a lot of popes.
That is.
That's insane.
I can't even that's 200. Okay. Well, how long is the duration of each Pope if they don't pass?
So that's the thing. It's like they said the average was anywhere between 10 to 12 years. So Pope Francis was on the long end of the run, the average
crazy.
run of a pope. So I think if you take an average, one runs every 10 years or so, and you have those couple outliers that run only just a tiny amount of time.
That's crazy.
And then some like our guy, Mr. Francis, who ran all the way to 12 years.
Yeah. And I think he died of pneumonia.
I heard
speculating.
he got really sick prior to Easter.
I read that too.
With double pneumonia, which is wild. I don't know how you could get it twice. Is that like you get it in just both lungs?
I don't know.
Maybe
not sure what
maybe
that
I don't
means.
understand what pneumonia is very well. I've been blessed and healthy.
Yes.
But they didn't really give a cause of death.
No.
Everything speculates that he just couldn't recover all the way from being so sick.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were mad.
He was 88 years old.
Yeah. It's up there, man.
That's a good run.
Yeah. And it looked like he was moving pretty slow, so it's not like he was like an active 88-year-old, I don't think.
But I don't think he really has to be. He's the Pope.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do anything at
He
that
gets carted around most places.
Yes. It's like, oh, the life.
Could you imagine having that job of like you are one of the guys that either drives the little Easter bubble the Pope is in, or like, just being one of
There's
his
people that
auxiliaries,
probably like dream of having that job.
right? Just to be so close to that religious figure. I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do everything they can to like,
Just be in his
they're like, I'll do the landscaping in the Pope's yard,
wild.
like.
Yeah. I mean, what a famous person to know. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? What a guy to say that
That'd
you
be cool.
were able
Yeah.
to like.
Like, I
Landscapes
do
the
the
Pope yard.
landscaping
Yeah.
for the Pope's house.
Or the Vatican or wherever he is at.
wherever
right?
he resides.
So I mean, I didn't pay much attention to him, but I did a little research on him prior to this, and I heard he was a pretty radical Pope. Not radical as in like.
I think he was like well respected.
Yeah. He also started making a bunch of changes and things to old policies and things along that nature is what I gathered.
Yes. I saw something briefly on socials, and I can't remember exactly right now what it is. I'm having a brain moment. But a lot of people were upset because he had a meeting with the vice president, with Vance.
Oh, JD Vance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the day before or something like that.
Yeah.
And like not people were not mad like because they thought he was I know. It was because of like whatever like they were discussing or something like that, you know, and there's a lot of like speculation as to what that was.
Supposedly the Pope called out JD Vance for being a bad Catholic. And then the Socials is making a meme about it saying that the Pope called him a bad Catholic and then went straight to HR.
Oh.
So I don't understand the conversation that
one.
transpired between JD Vance and the Pope in order to create that response from that holy man. But I thought it was funny because it is everywhere.
That's hilarious. I didn't see that one floating around. I saw people were upset and I just didn't have the moment to like read further into it. I'll look it up though and try to figure out what they were like, what the meeting was supposed to be for.
Right, like why did he call him out for being a bad Catholic? Like what transpired?
But I know a lot of people were respecting the Pope, and I don't want to misspeak, so I'll make sure I fact check myself.
Fair.
That he was still in very much support of like what the US was doing when all of like the Russia stuff and Ukraine stuff was going on.
I see what you're saying.
He was like he was in support of like the US and like, you know,
which was on the opposing side of everybody else around him, is what it sounds like.
I think so.
Poor guy.
I'm gonna have to double check.
We thinking he's being assassinated?
No. No. But
he was 88 years old, guys.
Yeah, he was like, 88. You know what else
we start to get a little frail after a while.
Floating around the socials was the conspiracy world of not just like the Pope himself, but like the Vatican.
Oh yeah, the whole,
you know?
Yeah.
And one interesting one I saw was that there's like these secret rooms in the Vatican, like in the basement.
Oh.
And there's like all these like supposed books and like transcripts and writings of all the different popes and that have been there, and like secrecies and things.
So it's like an official library for like somebody's eyes only.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also saw a very outlandish one was that I guess there's like some hallway in like the basement of the Vatican. And there's like a picture of like every pope supposedly that has been a pope.
266 photos.
Yeah. And supposedly on the wall, there was like one spot like remaining for the Pope.
For the next guy.
No, for Francis. Like he was the last one that filled the spot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like now, the pictures end at his picture.
And so now people are conspiring and creating this conspiracy that like the end of the world is coming now because of that.
Oh.
They think that like that is like the reason why. And it's due to also like the secret rooms in the Vatican and like what people have supposedly like information they have
sorry,
found.
but what a crazy reckoning if
I know.
you only got one guy
because
pulled
supposedly
up.
each
we are all sinners.
supposedly each of the photos have like the time frame that they were like the Pope and like when they like passed or whatever and like how they passed. Like each picture is like
a prediction.
Yes.
Wild. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy shit. You know. The crazy conspiracy world. Sometimes I'm like, what?
The fact that you even like
what?
tickle the pages of those ideas is fun for me.
It's funny. It's funny. Like it's entertaining to me that people like
can take it there.
Yeah.
And like stand behind the facts and the beliefs and the ideas that they have found to support their idea.
Yeah. And like they fully believe in some of these things,
like,
you know,
see,
like
you do this and then remember this guy said this to them. And then that guy was the driver for this guy. So he knew all about it.
Yep.
And then you're like, whoa, okay.
Hang on. Like, unless I actually experience it or see it, I'm probably not going to 100% believe.
Because we can't say pics or videos or it didn't happen because those can be faked.
Yeah. Everything's AI now anyways, you know,
right.
But I mean, I don't deny or, you know, discount that there are some sort of like secret things in the Vatican.
I'm sure there has to be.
I mean, it's such like a historical thing and like so many people have like moved through there and there's just been so much, like has circled around that building for so many years.
I mean, the part that I can't wrap my head around is like 266. I can't even think of something that's like 100 years old. And
I know.
That's me being naive. So this is 260. He's the 266th guy. I get it. It's not like 266 years, but like, that's still a lot of dudes.
Yeah. How many actual popes have there been? Do we know?
I don't.
We need to look that up.
Yes.
We'll throw it in there for you guys.
Yes, please.
Because we need to figure out like how old is the Vatican? We need to look that up too.
Right? Man,
sometimes,
so many things I want to know.
Sometimes when we're talking about stuff,
we come up with more questions.
Yeah.
We're like, wait a minute, I want to know.
And we don't always know. But I try to put those facts in there for you guys as we're talking about stuff. And, you know, while you're there reading the fact, just make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Like and subscribe.
Down below.
Tell all your friends to do it too.
Yes,
really
all your
easy.
Friends. We're trying to get up there. We are gaining subscribers little by little, and it's super
Really?
awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
So we do appreciate all of your support. You know, we're just having fun over here doing our thing, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. So
It is.
hit the button. I'm just kidding.
It is the ultimate bestie hangout.
It is, yes. And we enjoy hanging out with you guys.
Man, I can't believe that it's 36 episodes already.
I know.
Like, how long has it been? We've been doing this for a hot minute.
It's gonna be like a year, I think, in like August or September.
No way.
I'm pretty sure. Our first episode was in August of last year.
We're gonna have to
or
look it up.
September. I'll look it up.
That's wild.
We'll have like a little 1 year like celebration episode.
That'll be neat. I'm excited for that.
Yes. So as we all know, you know, Katy Perry went to space.
Talked about that
supposedly.
last time.
We talked
Yes.
about that on our previous
So
episode.
I believe that she did go into space-ish. Like she penetrated levels of our atmosphere.
You do think that she actually
I mean, I think that they sent them up there and
You do?
a thing came back down, but it only went like boop and then
boop back down.
I mean, she wasn't going up where astronauts and things go.
Oh, no.
Or like satellites and all that fun stuff. Just far enough to get a cool view and then
back down.
Which is great. Like if you've got the $10 million or a seat or whatever it took to
do it,
to participate in that event, then go for it, man.
I guess.
But the backlash she's getting from this is insane.
Kind of funny to me.
Like, I mean,
like I am all like, I don't want to say I'm all for the backlash because that makes me sound like a really shitty person.
But it just means people are paying attention.
Yes. And it means that like nobody cares. Like in this, like, I don't know what they were trying to achieve or like what they had expected, like how society and social media was going to react to that.
They wanted everybody to be all happy about feminism and
that's not like
they wanted women to be empowered by all of this.
That's not how you show that though.
It wasn't the message I got from it. Like I get it. We had an all female cast and a bunch of those female were strong independent women that have done
great. Do something else.
Things for
take that money and like go do something that is necessary in the world.
But again, I think it just spins right back onto the fact that Bezos wants to create a tourism industry in this. And how better not to do that than to put a bunch of celebrities.
Yeah, exactly.
Up in your magic ship.
A lot of PR.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Because I can't imagine how like the first cruises started out, right? Like I'm sure they've convinced a bunch of famous people.
I wonder how they put people on cruises like to start out. I wonder how big the boats were to start out as a cruise.
Like I understand
they're like
that's
people.
how we got to and from other continents. Like a cruise, like, you know, the Titanic had a mission to like take people from point A to point B.
Right.
But like when we made it recreational, how did we convince people that, well, we're just going to do a huge loop and then spit you right back where we picked you up and trust us. It's wild to me.
I don't know. I'm not surprised that she's getting a lot of backlash because I feel, and we talked about this in the episode, was that everybody was shocked. Like, I think society probably would have reacted differently to her if they would have like maybe, you know, had some stuff like leading up to this event that maybe supported the feminism aspect that she was trying to convey.
Sold it a little bit beforehand.
And then like led up to like, oh, we're doing these events leading up to us going on this little space adventure or whatever, right? Like instead it was like everybody woke up to Katy Perry
was in space.
Yeah. Like, no, like that's not how you do things. Like,
And like the
in my
only thing we
opinion.
can focus on is the fact that she was only staring at the camera the whole time. She didn't bother taking the views in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, guys, like, I mean, I get it. She did get her FaceTime in, but like, we didn't see her face for the full 11
minutes that she was up there. Yeah.
You know, but
of course, everything that they're going to show on social media is her face.
is over dramatized. Yeah. No, I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
It got so big that Wendy's took a shot at her.
I know. And I didn't know that until just now. You brought that up to me. And I was like, what?
I mean,
dang, Wendy's.
Wendy's took a hit at Katy Perry because they're like, can we keep her up there? And then people are like, you should apologize for that, Wendy's. And Wendy's is like, no.
No, I ain't saying
I'm not.
Nope.
And then they doubled down. They made a parody off of her song, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It. And put up pictures of her kissing the earth and said, I kissed the earth and I like it.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And yeah, there was another, this is all on their Wendy's X account.
Okay, I'm gonna go on there and I'll find some. Yeah, I'll pop them in there.
I'll put the clips up there that I
yeah.
got from the article. And yeah, they had another one in the end there that was just as
That's so funny.
Just as fierce. And I'm like, dang, dude, how
like Wendy's of all people.
How preposterous does this have to be to where
Who
you piss
hacked
off
that
the
Twitter
redheaded lady in the fast food industry?
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, I get it, but like,
well,
it's hard.
That's funny
because like they were trying to do something nice. They were trying to make a statement in their eyes. They were trying.
Yeah.
The rest of us don't see it that way because we don't have the same blinders glasses on that they do, I guess. The same worldview that they do because they're,
I guess, I mean, I don't know, maybe everyone is just not like as like,
dude, everything's expensive right now.
Starry-eyed about what freaking celebrities do.
They just announced that they're taking student loan repayment back, and that's got everybody's buttholes in a pucker. Like, I mean, I could care less about sending celebrities into space right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
for real.
figure out how to pay, the Excel bill and the groceries. Not saying that I can't, but it's taken some creative budgeting to get used to the fact that
everything is
you
so
can't
expensive.
take one shopping trip without spending $100, and you're only coming home with 7 things.
No.
Like, it was wild to me.
Bro, like our weekly budget for our household is like anywhere from $200 to $300 a week.
I mean, you're feeding a lot of people here, though.
I mean, 5 to 6.
That's fair. 6 is a lot of people.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot, though. And that's just like the basics, to get through.
Right. The staples.
Yeah. And I sent you a picture last week
of your beef.
I am convinced I'm going to do like my own experiment.
You're going to have to go in the store to do it.
I've been having an issue with multiple times when I do my grocery pickup. So I do like the King Soopers people are the ones that are picking out my stuff.
Right.
And then
you go
I
through
go
like the app
store.
and place your order. Right.
And then I drive to the store and they load it in my car. I usually help them load it in sometimes.
Right.
Depending on my mood.
Fair.
How social I'm feeling.
Yeah, put it in the bag.
Yeah. Throw it out there. Don't talk to me. I'm just kidding. Exactly. I like crack my window. I'm like, Friend Kristen. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Thank you.
No, I am not that rude. No, sometimes it's like really crappy weather, or it's cold, or I just don't want to help.
They're
it's
out
a lot
there
of stuff,
doing it.
and I'm like, it's their job. I'm just, whatever. Anyways, the last 2 meats that I bought, same order, 2 3-pound packages of meat.
Mm-hmm.
They're like $23, $25 a piece.
Like hamburger
bro.
meat, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ground beef.
Mm-hmm.
There was no expiration date sticker on them.
That's wild.
Nothing on there. And I was like, what? Like, what?
Like nowhere on the package.
No, like I
stamped.
looked
because they normally put like that little white sticker.
Yes.
Yeah.
The white sticker. There was no white sticker. And I couldn't tell if like it looked like someone, like if it was on there and
like
someone
sticker
like took
residue
it off.
Yeah.
Or if it was just like the packaging was like scratched or whatever. But this is not the first time this has happened, because I've had issues where like I'll buy meat like on the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a grocery on the 22nd and I, go get it. I check the meat and it's like sell by the 24th. And I'm like, 2 days?
Right.
Or it'll be like way extended. Like, remember that one time in like December?
Mm-hmm.
I got meat and it was like expired like a month and ahead. And I was like, that is not when ground beef expires.
Is normal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's wild right now.
So I don't, and also my produce is shit, bro.
I mean, we've talked about rubbery strawberries, crazy cucumbers.
This last order was not bad, but I actually ordered it through Instacart this time. Well, yeah, it was through Instacart.
Interesting.
And
so
it was
how
fine.
how are you going to test this theory?
I don't know.
So I thought about this. So what you got to do is you have to take 2 very same orders. You have to order 3 pounds of ground beef, a head of lettuce, a package of Kraft singles, whatever you would normally get, but you have to like just pick like 7 items that are the same, but items in question. Like you have to get ground beef out of this and you have to get produce out of this.
Right.
So you have to go through the app and order these 7 items and then see how they turn out after you receive these items. And then whenever you've used them, you go back in and buy those 7 items again.
And compare.
Take that receipt, buy the exact items and see the difference. Are the expiration dates different? When you are physically in the store looking at the beef section, do you see expiration dates on things? And if so, how far away are they?
Right.
Like,
I need to do that.
Let's make it an episode.
No, I'm gonna figure it out because I am seriously convinced that like they are not trained, but
no, I'm sure they're told to
convinced
grab the most non-freshest stuff.
Yes.
To get it off the shelf.
Yes.
I mean, that would make sense to me as a
it would make sense to me
grocery
too.
store to tell the people who are doing the to-go orders to grab the closest stuff to expiration.
Yeah, like one time I got avocados and all of them were just like overripe.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
Boo.
really?
Yeah, to whereas
Like,
if you were in the store, you
I need to
wouldn't
eat
be
all of
grabbing
these
those.
like right now. Like I might as well just make a whole
One
batch of
huge thing
freaking
of guacamole.
guacamole. Yeah, like
I don't have enough chips.
everybody's eating avocado for dinner tonight, okay?
We're gonna have avocado burgers, and then tomorrow avocado eggs,
For
and
real.
then avocado on toast, and then
Literally, like it was, yeah. So I'm gonna do an experiment,
I support this.
and we're gonna figure it out.
I'm super cute. I'm invested.
I'm invested too, and like we
Wow.
can even check like different stores too. Like I'll even go like same day.
I wonder if
I'll
maybe
go
it's
in-
just your store.
I'll go in same day that I'm picking up my order and
With the
scope
same
out the
7
meat.
items.
Yeah, and buy the same 7 items and scope out the meats and see what all the dates are.
I mean, yeah. Even at that point, you wouldn't have to buy this. You wouldn't even have to buy the items again. You would just go in and check the freshness of each item. Like, what would you choose? Huh? We're on to something here.
And then I'll take a picture and be like, this is what the King Supers guy chose, and this is what I chose. And like, I'm sure, like, if I was a shopper, I would be picking out the best shit for people.
Right, because you have
Whether I was Instacart or worked at the
human
store.
value. And you get it. You've been stuck in that situation.
Yeah, like, we're already paying a lot of money
So much money.
for this shit ass food that we're getting that's full of chemicals anyways. At least give us chemical food that looks good.
Something that like I want to eat.
Yeah, not spongy strawberries or
rubbery cucumbers
Yeah,
or
like-
meat that's on the edge or questionable. Because like meat scares me.
It does.
Because like if you don't cook the ever living bacteria out of it, you risk someone getting sick.
Yeah. And I mean, I ate that meat. That didn't. I mean, it looked
And
fine.
yeah, I mean,
It looked fine. It was
from
very
the pictures, it was pink. It wasn't
Yeah.
like all deoxidized and brown
Didn't
and stuff.
smell weird
but,
or
yeah.
anything. But I was just like really confused.
The fact that we have to question it.
Yes, that's the issue. Is like we shouldn't have to question
No.
it. And okay, the other night I made. This was last night actually. And you know the Kraft singles cheese squares. Now I know that's definitely processed cheese. Like there ain't no real cheddar cheese in there. I don't
That's
think.
American cheese.
I know it's not the best. All right, but
it is what it is.
I like it on the hamburgers.
Because it melts so
No,
well. Nothing else
something-
melts like
No,
that.
something changed.
No, you
Have
bought
you-
light or something else. No.
Have you used them
No.
recently?
Yes.
When?
I use them every day.
Dude, I literally cooked burgers on the grill last night. And this was the second time I did this with burgers and the cheese. And the cheese did not freaking melt.
So are you getting like Kraft singles or like King Super's Kraft singles?
Kraft singles?
Like
the brand Kraft. Yes.
Okay.
I will show them to you upstairs.
I want to see the wrapper.
No, legit.
No, but I get it because I use them.
And I was like, okay, I do not
time.
remember this cheese being like this.
Right.
Like,
interesting.
I've cooked thousands of burgers on grills and
I wonder
it
if
did
you got
not
a bum
melt,
pack.
dude. And then, so I brought it inside and put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Didn't melt.
Did you take the plastic off?
Yes. What an idiot. Jesus.
I get it. No, I understand.
No, and I was like,
but that's
bro,
a wild
like,
experience.
this is plastic cheese.
Why is it so plastic?
Why isn't it melting?
Okay, so
So we need to do
what
another
I've
experiment.
learned. We'll put Kraft singles on that list and melt them down and see how they go. Because I use Kraft singles to pill disguise for my dogs.
Yeah.
So I use Kraft singles all the time. I love the way that they taste in like a take to lunch sandwich. They melt like no other, at least in my experience. I have not had a funny cheese melt from a Kraft single yet. But Chad was trying to help us be more economic, get like a different brand.
Yeah.
You know, try something that's not Kraft. And I was like, sure, no problem. I couldn't pill disguise with it because the cheese wouldn't stick.
Oh, to the pill?
To the pill. I tried putting it in a sandwich and it tasted like I didn't take the plastic off, which I did. I did.
You're like, I checked.
I checked. Trust me.
That's funny.
And like, it's just, and it was like, I get it. It's an American cheese slice, but like not all American cheese slices are created equal. And I noticed like the milk fat amount matters a lot in melting. If you get a light or
like
skim
a 2%
or a 2%, it is not going to act the same.
I don't know the specifics on that portion, but I do know there was definitely like they are the Kraft singles, and I was like, why are these not melting? And it was weird. Tripping me out.
Right.
Because I was like, what is going on?
I want this experience. Yeah.
It always happens to me. All the weird shit. I can't wait until you have a weird like food experience with something. It's gonna happen.
Well, and I'm also pretty forgiving of the fact that it's never perfect and it never will be. So,
well, yeah. I mean, I know nothing's ever perfect, but like really,
you're looking for it. I mean, maybe
I'm just looking for consistency, maybe.
But I go into the grocery store every single time.
Yeah, you do that.
I pick
all
my
your stuff
items,
out.
so I know if I got a package with a hole in it. It was my dumbass that purchased a packet with a hole in it.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Bad meat or something.
I'm like, what was I looking at? Probably my husband's ass when I picked out this packet of meat. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my fault if it comes out wrong. I mean, you have someone else to blame.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, why did you give me these rubbery cucumbers?
Like, why would you pick out these freaking strawberries?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not shopping for themselves. They're shopping for...
Yeah, but like if it's your job that you're shopping for other people, they should take pride in a sense and like pick out the better produce unless they're like actually trained.
Hope and ambition for
I
people
know.
in their
And
jobs.
I get upset when people don't act as such.
That's fair. That's fair. Because you do. You take...
Yeah, I mean, like that's just like a common
and
like courtesy thing. Like, I'm not gonna give someone these moldy strawberries, but
I'm gonna find something else. And if I don't have like, anything in the back,
like, bro, would you pick these out for yourself? No. You know what's irritating though? My Instacart shopper, what he did that I was not happy with last night. There was like some deal going on where you had to like buy a certain like $15 worth of like these items to get like
$5 off or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. And there was like two of the items that like weren't available, but instead of messaging me for a replacement, he just refunded the items.
He just said, nah, I'm not buying that today.
So then I didn't get like that deal because I didn't have enough of those items for the fucking deal.
And you had budgeted that $5 off into the total because that's what you would expect.
I mean, not that that's like a huge deal,
but
like,
even still, you're like,
that was irritating.
That is irritating because, I mean, it's not what you wanted.
No. And like the job is to find a replacement. Like when I select, like you have the option to choose like refund
or find a replacement.
Yeah, find replacement, and it's always find replacement.
And then you put down your options.
Yes.
To like let it go.
Yeah, and they usually like message you.
Hey.
Yeah, like the options, like they'll send a picture of like whatever's available.
Rubbery. Would you like grapes instead?
Something. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was
hard,
dumb.
he was like hard pass, not spending time.
He was like, I'm not
refund
wasting my time with this.
But that sucks because I mean, when I shop now, it's all based on coupons. It's all based on like, I'm buying weird stuff I would never buy because King Soopers offers a free good customer bonus. You've seen those discounts, right?
I have.
I picked up a Tombstone pizza. I don't think I purchased a Tombstone pizza since like college days.
You do find yourself like,
but I need it. And I'll just put it in the freezer and I'll eat it. Or like you get free bread, but you already have a loaf of bread at home. Well, I'm just going to stuff that away in the freezer and save it for later. Like I feel very aware of my groceries right now.
Yes. And I don't like it.
I don't either. I don't like this feeling.
I don't like it. Although I did see what's his name? The secretary, the vice secretary?
Oh, I don't know.
The guy, he's getting rid of all the food dyes.
Oh, I don't know his name. He's good luck, dude.
He's a junior, a Kennedy junior, I think, of some sort. Isn't he?
I think so.
Anyways, yeah, he like has already gotten rid of like one or two, but like that's supposed to be like his goal for this year. So if that actually happens, I will be very happy about that.
Interesting.
Because I do feel that like that shit has an effect on us, like as humans. I think it does shit probably to our brains and our bodies that
I'm sure
is
that
probably not
it is
normal.
making a contribution to our unstable internal ecosystems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that everything's going to be perfect and our food's just going to be magically changed, but like I think it's a good start.
As you look at the side of the bottle of the thing that you're drinking,
I know
and it's got 1,000,010 ingredients in it.
Yeah.
Let's not
do that. I mean, it's a good start. Like it's good to see someone in the administration
that's paying attention to the changes
trying to
that
do
we're like,
something like that.
Can we please take some of this out?
Yeah, and I have no idea whether he's left or right, because I'm very down the middle.
Yeah, I'm very pick and choosy as to like what policies fit me and all.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense over there, and that also makes sense over there.
Yeah, same.
And I don't like that over there. I
don't like that at all over there.
Yeah, you know, so I'm just like, I understand both sides. I don't like to pick and choose, but for what it's worth, I think it's cool that he's doing that.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
I do appreciate it. Our bodies probably will appreciate it eventually.
Well, I mean, I don't think it'll really be our bodies that'll benefit from it. It'll
so
be
much
like
ours.
our grandchildren's bodies that benefit from it.
There we go. I have a lot of those. So thanks for looking out for my future grandkids. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
And their kids.
So you know how sometimes like when you're scrolling around on YouTube, you like find the most random shit.
Mm-hmm.
What was like the most random thing that you have found? Like just randomly scrolling.
I don't know. I watch a lot of like farm stuff, like goats running around fields and like mini horses. That's not really random, but that's
like,
tend
what
to be
is
what
something
I
that like
on.
you were like you're just scrolling through YouTube and like you search for something and then you found something that you were not expecting to find based off that search?
I don't have anything that comes to mind immediately. What you've got something?
I do.
Please explain to us.
And I've been waiting.
Mine is as lame as goats.
I've been waiting all day to tell you this because it's freaking hilarious, dude.
All right.
And you're gonna go home and you're gonna have to watch a video of it, or I'll show you afterwards.
So what did you find in your scroll hole?
So I was scrolling through and I was looking up wrestling stuff, and in doing that, I found that in Turkey, there's a thing called oil wrestling. And it's like a huge sport over there. It's like a national sport in Turkey. And these men like lather themselves in oil.
I see what you're saying.
And they are wearing some sort of wrestling type like pants, but they have no shirts on.
Right.
And they're of all body types. And we had to click on a video because I was like, what is this about? Like, I got to see, you know? And it was definitely not what I expected because these men were sticking their hands down each other's pants as part of the technique to like submit them or like win against the opponent or whatever it was. No. And we were freaking blown away, dude. Like we had tears, like laughing hysterically because we could not believe that this like was a thing and that it existed on the internet. Like it's everywhere on freaking YouTube.
Well, in Turkey.
It's so funny, dude. Like
that's insane.
I had just no clue.
No,
and the fact that like
you are way more adventurous on the internet.
Why are their hands going down their pants? Like I don't understand the technique there. Like I really don't. And it was interesting. It was
wild.
Hilarious. But yeah. I just wanted to share that with you.
I appreciate you being so brave because I would not have clicked on it.
You wouldn't have?
No.
Oh, why?
Because why?
Why not?
Because why?
Because you got to see like what it's about. Like what the F is this? Like you telling me something wouldn't be like something like that wouldn't pop up. You wouldn't be curious to be like, what is this actually?
Why are these men all oiled up and wrestling? Yeah. Well,
when there's like hundreds of videos about it,
okay,
you're like,
so
this is a
so
thing?
if I'm searching for something that pertains to wrestling, right? I have a goal. I am searching for wrestling for a reason.
Yeah.
It's probably not to do unless it's to do research on this style of Turkish oil wrestling, then yeah, I would probably click on some links. But if I'm trying to find something specifically, I'm going to blow past this crazy bullshit and get straight to what I'm trying to find. Like, I do not want to distract myself from what I'm trying to accomplish.
I had to click on it.
I mean,
during the scroll because there was so many videos of it that kept popping up and I was like, what is this actually? I had to know. I'm gonna show it to you.
You were like one of those people who were brave enough to click on like those wild links that we had as teenagers. Like,
oh yeah,
like ones I don't even want to mention, but you're like
they're gonna start popping up on your phone randomly.
No, I don't want that at all.
Win $500 by clicking this link and fill out this survey.
I mean, I've been told never to click links.
No, yeah, never. Don't do that.
Especially in an email.
No.
Right.
Never do that. Or have you been getting the toll texts?
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of those.
I'm like, dude, I live 5 miles from where I work. There are no toll highways between me and where I'm going. So
yeah, you have like a straight drive almost.
Make like one right and then just go.
And then one left and another right.
Yeah. And then I'm in the parking lot.
That's so funny.
It's great. I love it. It's almost like working from home, but not quite.
You could go home on your lunch break though.
Oh, I do.
Oh, hell yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
If I lived that close.
Or like if I have to let someone in to like either fix the house or, do an estimate or, oh my gosh, something happened, I can just run home. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to have someone that close.
Hell yeah. I would love that. Sometimes it's like, it's weird working from home because I'm like,
what day is it?
Yeah, like what day is it? Like I forget to eat sometimes because like I don't have to like go to lunch.
Right, you don't have to punch out. No one's going to get mad at you for overtime.
Like stuff like that is a little hard sometimes for me, but it's nice to just like lounge in your Christmas pajamas all day.
You don't have to get dressed up
in corporate attire
every day.
You are looking very business today. Very corporate.
Today was Office Admin Appreciation Day. Yay! And since I am an admin, my company threw a little lunch for us.
That's awesome.
So I felt
at least they did something.
I felt the need to like get dressed.
That's fair.
And I get dressed for you guys too. So I mean, it was like
I got dressed today.
I got
all my clothes match. At least. Like I'm not wearing like some crazy Christmas or like funky pattern pajama pants.
Like the Birkenstocks are rocking right now. The shoes aren't cute anymore, but like the rest
like
of
a
it
nice
looks
like
pretty
business
good.
outfit on top.
I got
with like
Jesus Cruiser 5000s on. Yeah,
love it. That's awesome. I think that wraps us up today, friend.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That is it.
On to episode 37.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe
down below. Please let us know, guys, if there's anything that you want us to talk about, or if you have anything that you wanted to contribute for today, let us know. We love the contributions. We do see your guys' comments on social media. We try to like reply and get back to you guys when we can.
Right.
So we keep it up. We love it. If you guys do see any of our stuff on socials, all of our like shorts and stuff, please make sure to hit the like subscribe button on our channel because those really help us out.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Until next time.
Thank you so much.
Bye.